Hello everyone, my name is Nico Higginson if you didn't already know, and if you did, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are doing a first of hopefully many, a full face of one brand. This today is going to be MAC Cosmetics, one of the most iconic, long-lasting brands. I think they are one of the most innovative. They used to be one of the most innovative, and I think they're finally catching up. And a lot of their new launches have been really amazing, and I wanted just to kind of put it all into one video. And it's one of the few brands I have here that I could actually do a full face of. And when I say full face, I mean, I don't think I literally used any other brand for actual makeup. And you'll see I had to make some, really quick adjustments because I didn't have a certain product. This is the final look, but if you want to see how I got there, keep on watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me what you think of this video, what other videos you want to see from me. And with that, let's get into the transformation. Okay, my skin's a little bit red. I just took off my makeup with makeup wipe, and my skin hates that. But it's okay. We're gonna first start off with MAC Fix Plus Magic Radiance. This is my favorite, spray before I do my makeup. Yes. It just makes your skin so plump, so moist, everything you could possibly want. And then I'm gonna grab my Mattifine primer. I'm gonna give it a second to dry, and then I like to just pat it into the skin with my hands. Oh, I just love how this stuff feels. I'm a little sleepy. It's 9 o'clock right now at night. I'm on this new medication and it makes me so tired. I've taken 3 naps today and I don't know what's going on, but whatever. I love to nap, so I'm not mad about it. But we're gonna take my favorite mattifying primer from MAC, the Mattifine Studio Fix. I just take about a pea-sized amount, and then I start from the center of my face where I normally get oily. I mean, this makeup's gonna be on for maybe 5 minutes after I'm done, and then I'm taking it off. But it also does a really great job of smoothing the skin. So press that in. Now, the one step I'm kind of nervous about is color correction, because I need to color correct my mustache, and I was like, I don't really have a lipstick that's gonna match, but I have Flamingo Lip Pencil, which is a really nice, peachy shade, so I'm gonna take that onto my mustache and just hope for the best. Yeah, that looks normal, right? I think I put too much. Yeah, this is a very red shade compared to what I normally use. So don't know how well that's gonna work, but it's just for a video, we'll be okay. And then I'm gonna take my Studio Fix powder, also from MAC. Do I even have to say from MAC in this video? Everything is gonna be from MAC. And take this and just powder her down. It actually looks pretty nice. You know what, if I'm ever in a pinch, Flamingo Pencil from MAC, you definitely got that. And for foundation, I honestly don't really like the Studio Fix. I find it a little bit, oh my, I thought I wasn't recording. I find it a little bit too matte, and it kind of drags on my skin, so I'm gonna take a little bit of the Strobe Dewy Skin Tint onto my plate. I'm gonna take about that much, and then I'm gonna mix that with 2 pumps of the Studio Fix, and you know what, maybe it'll create a really nice cocktail. I use this on set. Am I out? There we go, that's good enough. I'm gonna take about that much. It's actually a lot of foundation. I don't know if I need all that. Mixy mix on the plate. I'm hoping this just makes the foundation a little bit more emollient. I love Strobe Dewy Skin Tint on people on set, but on me it's a little bit too oily, so I think if we mix these together, it'll be a nice little cocktail of sorts. And I feel like this type of video might be fun, full face of doing certain brands, because you guys have been asking for more full-length makeup tutorials, so I kind of combine the best of both worlds. My videos, reviewing products, do really well, and then also you guys get to see a full look at the end of this. So I'm sorry if I'm not as high energy as I may seem to be normally. I've been really depressed lately. So that's never fun, but that's a true tea. No pity party here though, we will make it through. Now, I just need to find a brush. I had this one specific MAC brush I like. It's like the flat, kind of looks like this one from Refer, but for the sake of the video, I don't have that. So unfortunately, I'm going with the Refer brush because I don't have enough MAC brushes to do an entire look with MAC brushes. But already, I like how this looks on the skin. Like looking up close. I love this Huda Beauty mirror. Sorry, MAC, I'm kind of cheating in this video. I got a Huda mirror. But we're just gonna pat that away into the skin. Honestly, doing my makeup from a palette has completely changed how my foundation lays down because I can really pick up exactly how much I need without it getting too crazy. Because like when you apply foundation straight to your skin, it can often like skip or dry down in weird areas or be too thick in some places. Doing it this way helps to make everything pretty uniform. Yeah, but it's definitely not my favorite foundation ever for myself. It's a good professional foundation just because I think it has a lot of mixability and it's kind of just a classic foundation formula, but a bit too strong of a matte. I like my base to be a little bit creamier and more emollient, and then I'll powder it down. Like that's why I've been really loving the NARS Light Reflecting Foundation recently. It's a new development for myself because I like never wanted to use it because it was such like an influencer product. Yeah, my skin's looking really dry, so that's fine for now, but put her away. And then let's take the Studio Radiance concealer. I really like this concealer though. I would say it's like a little bit of a more hydrating and thinner House Labs concealer, and you guys know that is my absolute favorite concealer. Yeah, my skin does not look the best right now. I don't like how my skin's looking, but it's fine. I'm gonna take my One Size sponge. I've been loving her too. And let's just start blending this out. I'm just waiting to spray my face with Fix Plus because Fix Plus fixes everything. Maybe this will look good in the camera. We'll see once I'm editing this. It's Friday night. It's so funny. My Friday nights are so mundane compared to everyone else's. I don't do anything. I really don't leave my house very often, except for like school. And now that I'm not working as much, I'm like never leaving my house. Which is honestly a dream for me one day. Like my dream home, be in the middle of nowhere and I have everything in my house. I have a man living with me, my husband. I don't have a husband, but like dreaming of having one. And maybe I have a friend living next door. That would be so fab. Okay, concealer's on. We're looking pretty dry actually. I'm not particularly liking it. I'm gonna try out Miss Megan on here and on TikTok. She uses the new MAC Nude lipsticks as contour, and MAC doesn't have a contour, or I don't think they do at least, but I'm gonna take Acting Natural from the back of my hand and then pick it up with a brush and let's see what this does. Ooh, it's pretty. It's a bit more rosy than I normally make my contours. Actually, I'm just gonna go like this. I'm gonna be nasty. But this is my lipstick, so I can do whatever I want with her. Let's go. Yeah, that does a pretty good job of contouring. It's a little bit warmer than I personally like, but it definitely does the job. It reminds me of the rosewood color from Ismaya, which I'm honestly regretting buying. I spent $40 on that stupid thing. Okay, I blended it too far. Back in, I like to go back and forth between my contour and my foundation brush just so you get a really seamless blend, because you don't want your contour looking too harsh. I apply a lot of it, but it's just kind of the manner in which you apply it where you want it to look like a real life shadow, not a streak of gray onto your cheek. Okay, that works. I'm now gonna find my brow pencil. Where is it? MAC Pro Brow Definer. I really like this. And I can't believe I'm gonna be doing brows on camera. I hate doing my brows on camera. Y'all are gonna have to bear with me for a second. I'm trying to get a good angle so you can see. Can you see? Yeah. I kind of match it up from the beginning of my eye. And then hold my breath. Drag her out. That's a pretty good brow. And then let's do the other side. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, that's not too bad. For like my rough sketch. Oh my god, I'm happy with myself. Let's now, I'm gonna find a brush that I can carve this out with. Like, what shall I use? Honestly, I'm just gonna use what's ever left on the brush. Use that to shape these babies up. I love a skinny brow like this. The point on that brow pencil is so skinny, it makes it so easy to do a skinny brow. And you may be wondering, well, I like to do my brows when my skin is still wet because I can really easily just kind of go in and clean it up. I'm just like trying to see if this is even. Actually, it's pretty even. I'm like so surprised with myself right now. I can't believe I did that. I'm gonna go back in with the concealer though. I want to do a little bit of carving out just to make sure we have the brows looking as good as possible. I'm just taking my rougher 21 brush and I'm gonna go underneath the brow and just make sure. There we go. It's looking nice and sharp. Yeah, but I'm looking at my skin right now and it's not giving what it normally gives. Maybe I can also blame the fact that it's 9 and I haven't shaven in many hours and my beard is starting to come through, which actually a laser hair removal company wants to sponsor me for some sessions, which I'm hoping actually comes to fruition because I really want laser hair removal, but I can't afford it. So I'm like really hoping that comes through. Okay. I'm not mad at these brows. And if you are mad at these brows, leave a comment down below and tell me how much you hate them. I could definitely use the engagement. So, base is done for now. I'm now gonna go in with Fix Plus all over the face. And this will just kind of bind the makeup together, hydrate it. Then I'll go in with my fan. Ooh, and just let her sink in. I feel like it just kind of melts all the layers of makeup together. I'm also gonna get all that excess off my lips. Ooh. Okay. Let me look, make sure. We're still looking pretty juicy, thankfully. I'm gonna grab my MAC Studio Fix Pro Set and Blur Powder in Translucent. I don't know if they sell this one like in normal stores. I think it might be a pro only type of product, so if you can't find it, that's why. I think it's on the website though, so you can just order it online. I think we're pretty dry. I'm just gonna take my finger, pat out any creases, and let's go in and set. I always use a powder puff, so I'm just gonna set just like normal. I do like this powder. I don't know if it is better than the Makeup by Mario one, but I do think it's so fine that it blurs the skin definitely. I think I like it more as like a finishing powder rather than a full-on setting powder. but I don't have another powder. And I'm just going in, setting the eyebrows and my eyes. We are going in, like actually beating the hell out of my face right now. I've been feeling so lazy though. Like, I have not been wanting to do anything, even filming. And I feel I have like I've been working from such a young age and also doing so much school from a young age that when I'm not like working, like or out of my house or whatever, I feel lazy. Or I like feel like I'm a lazy person. Like I could do so much work from inside the house, but I won't feel accomplished at all. Especially with content, because I love doing my makeup anyway, so it's just kind of fun for me to do. So I don't ever like, it doesn't sink in that I'm actually working. My favorite thing though, I love to clean. Like no, it's too late. I'm not gonna clean my house after this. I remember one time I was cleaning my house at like 3 in the morning. No, I was not vacuuming. I'm a good neighbor. I would not do that. But I was wiping that house down. Okay, that's done. I'm now gonna go in with Studio Fix powder. And I'm in the shade N3. And the skin is not giving what I wanted to give. Like my mustache is coming through, so I need more coverage. So I'm just gonna beat that powder into my skin. Girl, I hate loud cars. They are so obnoxious. And it just sounds ugly. It's not a beautiful sound. But I guess men are used to making not very beautiful sounds. Okay. I feel like we're looking decent. What's next? I'm gonna contour. Where is my Cozy Gray eyeshadow? I have Cozy Gray here. I made a TikTok about how this is like my favorite for contour, and it truly is. So I'm gonna take some of this on a rougher 18 brush and just kind of define the cheek. And I think I'm gonna do a colorful eyeshadow look today. It's also going with some blush. I think I'm gonna take, where is it? So Natural. I've been really liking this shade. It's like a really pretty taupey. It looks more orange on camera, but it's like a taupey, rosy kind of color. Where's the brush I use? I'll just take it on a like dense flat brush like this, and then work it onto the cheek. And I like to use the Glow Play blushes on top of powder. I just think they give a gorgeous, like, natural glow to the skin. Okay, I realized I was actually being dumb. I wanted to use the shade Blush Please. This is the Taupey Rose. I was like, why does that one look so orange? That's why. That is done. I'm now gonna go in with some Fix Plus Stay Over. This stuff, like, will form a film over the skin. And, bring back some Radiance, because my skin feels really dry right now. I'm honestly not messing with the base. I think it's the foundation. Everything else I've used on its own and I really like it. I just think the foundation is a little bit too dry for my skin right now. So there's that. But overall, I still think it's a good foundation. Just not how I normally like to do my foundation. I also would have prepped my skin differently. I knew I was going to use it, but it's a very dry foundation, so you need to prep very well. Now for eyeshadow, we're going to be taking my custom MAC eyeshadow palette. I'm not going to read off all the names because I honestly don't know them. I'm just trying to decide what type of look I want to do. I think I'm going to use these blues. Wait, these blues. This is Triennial Wave. I know that. So let's get down and dirty. I'm gonna first start off with the palest blue. I'm just picking this up on a Melt Cosmetics brush, and I'm gonna run that into the crease. Can you guys see me? I'll So how have you guys been? What have you been excited about? What makeup launches have been intriguing you? I'm hopefully getting this Huda Beauty PR package, and I'm so excited. I'm going to do a full face of Huda Beauty too, because it comes with the concealer and the foundation. I actually did not like that Huda Beauty foundation, the Easy Blur, so I'm excited to give it a second chance. But I'm mostly excited just to try the concealer, because I've heard amazing things about it. But what has been intriguing you? Also, I wish I got the new MAC strobe cream and those strobe blushes. They looked really pretty. I swatched them in store. Very glowy, which is not normally my go-to for a cheek product, but I think once it's like set, it'd be really pretty. I'm also obsessed with this eyeshadow. I think this is the shade Such a Tulle. I think that's what it's called. I think, because this is giving Powder Kiss formula. I remember buying this. Oh my god, I just got a flashback memory of when I remember I went into the MAC store. I think I was about 17, 16, and I bought this Pro palette and started building my first set of MAC eyeshadows, and it was so much fun. I remember spending like $100 on the eyeshadows and being like, oh my god, I'm so broke after that. Oh my god, I used to work at a Michael's too. That was fun. Honestly, Michael's was my favorite job. They let me wear, I mean, as long as I had my uniform on, they let me wear whatever makeup I wanted. They did not care. A lot of brands take notes, because I've even worked for pretty seemingly cool brands, and they were like, God, I cannot wait for the day I can tell everything. I've had one of the world's biggest designers, like it's a female, change the dress code because of my makeup, and I still will forever be kind of proud of that I caused a brand to change their entire dress code because of me. Because they weren't specific about the makeup code, so I would just come in wearing whatever I wanted, because that's me. I'm like, who cares? Because I always was still selling, so I never understood when people were mad about that. I'm now taking the middle blue shade, this one, and we're gonna start deepening up the crease. But yeah, I also interviewed to work at MAC one time. I didn't get the job, which was kind of funny. But hey, maybe it was meant to be that I'm supposed to work freelance. That's honestly, like, every night I do manifestations of some sort. Like in the shower, that's where I really like to do it. And I lately have been really manifesting working freelance the rest of my life. Because I'm really bad at having a boss. Like, I'm good at the jobs I do. Like, if I'm left alone and you're just like, you tell me the goal of the day, oh honey, I'm gonna make the goal. But sometimes I'm just like, when I have people in like upper management telling me what to do, I'm like, come on now. Leave me alone. I want to mattify my skin again. But to any employers watching, I'm really good at my job. I'm a team player. I love everybody. And please hire me. I'm also gonna take, I know this isn't MAC, but I really need a lip balm right now. This Tom Ford one. My lips are feeling dry. Actually, no, I want to take my Fenty one. Where is that? Where are you? The Plush Puddin'. This is the best lip mask of all time. I wear it every night to bed. And I wake up with the smoothest, most hydrated lips ever. Okay. Let's go in with the blue. I'm trying to find a good brush. I've been listening to so much Earth Eater lately. I'm obsessed with her. And she's releasing Shark Brain with Shy Girl next week. I'm so excited. So this is Triennial Wave. I'm hoping it matches, I think it matches the vibes. I'm really just gonna pack that on the lids. I'm happy I'm exploring color. I feel like on YouTube I have not come on here with like a colorful look this entire time, and normally most of my life I've spent in very colorful makeup. It's only been as of late I've been focusing more on neutrals and such. But it's more so because I want to develop a style where I don't feel like a clown. Because a lot of the makeup I used to wear made me feel like a clown. like in a bad way. Because I kind of like the look of a clown, but I felt a bit childish. I wanted it to be more sophisticated. And I just posted a new look on my Instagram. I really enjoyed how that came out. It was very colorful and weird, but it was my kind of colorful and weird, so I felt a lot more comfortable in it. Because sometimes I'll do a very colorful look on like Instagram or TikTok or whatever, and I just hate how I look in it. Because I feel like I look like a clown. I don't look like me. Just blending these together. And then I'm going to take this like pinky white shade. I'm going to put that in my inner corner. And then I'm going to take it on the brush we used for the first color and blend that into the brow bone. So this will just get some in the inner corner as well. I really like this look. I haven't done a look like this in a long time. I never really use purple. Like, do I even want to do like a wing with it, or do we just keep it chill? Okay, I'm just gonna finish blending. This is what the look is gonna be, and then I'll be right back and we'll move on to like lips and the rest of the face. Alright, so off camera, I used the Color Excess gel pencil in the shade Incorruptible in my waterline, and then I went in with my MACStack waterproof for the lashes, and this stuff, really good mascara. I actually need to re-up on mine, but let's move on to lips. The eyes are done. I really like how this eye look came out. I haven't done something like this in a long time. I want to do a pink lip. Like, I feel like it's going to contrast this look a lot, but I think that's what's fun. So I'm going to take Edge to Edge pencil from MAC. It's like a dusty pink. I'm gonna line the edges. Okay, lips are lined. I'm gonna start off with pink peppermint lipstick. I love this shade. This is the Sleek Satin. And fill that in. And I want a little bit more intensity, so I'm gonna go in with Saint Germain as well. Ugh, the most stunning like 2000s pink. And mix that into it. Love this shade. And then I'm gonna take a little bit of, this is Root for Me lip pencil. Just a little bit on the outside for some dimension. I kind of love this. This is such an extra look for me lately. I've not done a look like that in a while. And then I don't really need any more setting spray, so I'm not going to. I would use Fix Plus Stay Over if I needed it. But I think that is the full face of MAC. I'm just gonna take my powder puff. I'm gonna take a little bit more of Studio Fix. Set on the nose, the mustache, anywhere I get oily there. And then why don't we take my Studio Fix in Stage White, just a bright white color. I'm gonna take a brush and just go over any areas I want to highlight. So the center of my face. Perfect. I feel fab. I really like this. I mean, MAC is one of those like benchmark brands for me. I love MAC. I've always loved MAC. It was one of the first lipstick I ever bought was Russian Red. And it just holds a special place in my heart. So even having like been sent products for them is crazy. This video is in no way sponsored by them, but MAC, if you do want to sponsor me, you got my email. But there's a reason why like MAC has stood the test of time. Their products are amazing. They're a must on any like pro anything. Like if I'm on set, there is a lot of MAC there. And I really love how this look turned out. It kind of pushed me out of my comfort zone a bit, but I'm really liking how I'm looking. So, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what other videos you want to see. If you enjoyed this tutorial style video, what other brands you want me to do a video, a full face of. And with that, I will catch you in the next one. Bye.